am Anonymous, where we're taking questions. And Phil, today we have a really interesting question. Well, they're all interesting, but this one is a sensitive question. And this project manager is saying that he thinks that his boss is actually colluding with the competition and he doesn't know what to do.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That's a loaded one. Do we have the person's email address? I'm joking. Let's not go down that road. Now, it's kind of hard to answer that for many reasons. It appears the person thinks.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So thinking, I'll just borrow a cue from the PMP exam. On the PMP exam when it says, this happened, it's a conflict of interest or it's a violation of some principle, what do you do? I would really apply that same mindset, that same thought, especially if the person is being pulled in somehow. If the person is getting involved and you're actually seeing these things being done and you've got conclusive proof, you've got evidence that indeed the boss is doing that, I just say honesty is the best policy. Honesty is probably what's going to get you the best bang for your buck, And if you feel that it's troubling you so much, there's a difference between thinking and knowing.
Yeah.
So I don't know if knowing will expose you to, in my world, if I saw that happening personally as Phil, I would confront the person that I think it's happening with and probably ask them if my suspicions are unfounded or not. I'll just be honest and say, this is what I've observed, and I think from what I'm seeing that this is what is going on. Am I wrong? Am I misinformed? And then I'll look at nonverbal cues, look at his body language or her body language, look at what they're saying, and draw my conclusions. And, I don't mind being a whistleblower if, it's going to save me and save the innocents and the shareholders, because that is just intolerable. I mean, to have bad business practices to that level and to be a leader of other people, it's scary, isn't it?
Yeah, and you actually said the term whistleblower, which is key here because whistleblowers are protected. In most organizations they have, I'm not going to say they're protected in all organizations, and that's kind of a murky line because if, but theoretically and ethically in a lot of agreements that you sign when you join an organization, it says whistleblowers are protected. Part of the PMI's Code of Ethics and Professional Conduct indicates that as a project manager, you're obligated to protect whistleblowers. And I think that might have been something part of Sarbanes-Oxley also. I'm not totally sure. I haven't memorized all of SOX, but that is something else to consider. But I also like something that you said, which was you should have evidence. So don't report this person until you actually have evidence. And the best way to do that is either confront them directly, do some research on your own, and then if you're really worried about your job, then maybe do it anonymously through a whistleblower hotline.
Right. Or, if you choose to be more adventurous, you can wiretap. I'm joking. Don't say I told you to do that, but that's my 2 cents. I don't
Ethics
know.
out the window.